Hey, what's up, guys? It's Max. I wanted to do this video for this offer because this offer is huge. It's very nice. It's $49.99, but it's got 5 T5 basics, 5 T2 alphas, 5 T4 selectors, and some fragments for the T6. Now, I also wanted to talk about a little bit of word of advice and being cautious about our investments, about our hobbies, where we set disposable incomes on, because over the years, I've have this access to a channel of YouTube that we've created together to kind of like share content, share my account, share my experience, or share other things. And I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk that over the years I've created this hobby, or I've categorized this game into a hobby category, and that hobby category has like, hey, this is fun for me. This is where I want to have fun. So I put my disposable income inside this hobby. And I want to say things are changing, not because I don't enjoy the game, not because it's no longer my hobby, it still is, but because I'm picking up other hobbies, other things that I want to have fun with. So when it comes to the video game, I wanted to talk about this offer because it's a good one. And am I picking it up? To answer the question is yes, I am, because I want to get these rank up champions to rank 5s or rank 3s, or I want to have the resources ready to go for that future rank 4. Now, what I did want to talk about is those calf crystals. Those are the calf crystals that I'm saying no to. So I wanted to make a video about that. Figure let's bunch it up into this one video since we got some cash offers. I wanted to talk about the calf crystals. I'm actually at the moment saying no to all calf crystals. It's not been hard. I mean, a lot of it is the hobby addiction, kind of wanting to get that new champions mentality. We've opened calf crystals. You've seen them on the channel. Sometimes I don't share them, but I've opened like 10. I've done a quick pop of 10, or 10 turns into 20, turns into 30, and so on. And next thing you know, we finally get the champion, and we're like, that satisfaction mentally, internally, of like, finally got the champion. It took this much, but I got him. So I want to say I'm actually stopping that for now, and I want to put that video out there because I don't think we see that video of people saying, hey, this hobby of mine, I'm stopping for a while. And I also, one of the reasons why I'm stopping is because I foresee something coming in the future for the game, and then towards the end of the year that I think is going to dedicate or take a lot of disposable income. So I'm also going to be hopefully saving some of that money, putting it to the side. And when that time comes, I have that disposable income to say, hey, now everything that I passed on those calf crystals that I did not get, now I have this resource to let's go and buy these items. So I foresee that. Plus, I'm also in the process too. I've shared it. If you've been on streams, my room is like the man cave, and I'm in the process of actually kind of decorating the room, getting the items that I spend sometimes I spend a lot of time at work, but the time that I don't spend at work or I'm not with the family, I'm in this room, and I'm only in this room, not anywhere else in the house. And this room has turned into like a man cave, and I started picking up these little, here you can see Deadpool. So I started picking up these little figurines, marble items that I kind of enjoy having around. You have these little small statues. You can't really see it on the camera. It looks extremely small, but this Silver Surfer here that you're seeing here show up right now on the camera, it's huge. It's actually a life-size Silver Surfer. It is standing probably like about 3 feet tall. There's another little unopened statue here that I have, and there's more to come that I'm eventually going to have this room kind of a Marvel theme. I enjoy Marvel, enjoyed the movies, enjoyed the cartoons over my childhood growing up. And, now that I'm older and have that job and career and disposable income to do these things, I am doing them. And that's what I want to talk about, because I think inside the community of like this game, we have different categories. We have the teenagers, we have the young adults that are just starting to play or been playing this game and, are slowly progressing. But this game has been financially very successful, that there's a lot of grown adults or people with good jobs out there that have that passion for marble and collected and watch videos like these, that watch like people picking up these offers and what they're doing with it, that mentally has done like a trigger of saying, yes, you know what, I'll pick that up as well. So I think there's a lot of us out there and that do this consistently, whether it's calf crystals like you're seeing here, or picking up cash offers, but mainly the calf crystals are the ones that do it. That they're, there's only X amount of cash offers that the game can throw out a week. We see a few. Sometimes there's days that there's zero, and we're just like, why isn't there an offer? That's the addiction, by the way, talking right there. And I've been there. I am there. So I wanted to share, hey, this is a caution video. Kind of like, hey, be careful how you manage that area of your life, because we do see those videos of people just excited and opening, and you're watching it and you get excited watching the video as well, but just be cautious what you do when it comes to that item or that side of this game, because also at the same time, this game is going to disappear. There's going to be a time where the developers or the game or whoever's in charge of this game is going to make an announcement saying, guys, sorry, but we've come to a roadblock. We're moving on, we're moving to this X game, and we're going to take the entire team to this new game. And all these offers will still be around possibly, but no new content's coming out. We're not going to be until any further action is taken. From this moment on, no more content's coming out. And guess what happens? The game dies. The game literally dies. There's no reason to play the game, to grow your account, for X or Y reason. The game is very competitive between members, players, alliances, war. There's so much competition that drives this game also as well. But if that were to ever happen, all our investment, all our time that we put into this game, just gone. We either move on to the next game, or we move on to other things, or we just stop playing mobile games altogether. So I think also keep that in mind. I know it's not happening right away. It's not something like a reality that's going to happen in the next week or so, but it's something that is still lingering there. That's something that if you had a crystal ball and you can see into the future, that's right there. It's there. So also be mindful of that. If that convinces you to kind of slow down or just be like, oh yeah, whoa, easy, yes. I didn't think the game would stop. I mean, it will. So that's kind of like a small video about just ranting. I said I wanted to make this about how we see the game, the hobbies that we see, the addictions that we have, the investments that we do when it comes to our time, our funds into this game. But I'm picking this up, and it's basically to prepare myself for that ranks 4 that's coming in the future. Also to have more rank 5s, rank 3 champions, rank 2 champions as a 6-star. I really need the T4 class catalyst items, which are very helpful for my account currently to keep ranking up, so my T2 alphas don't keep expiring, which I haven't let none expired, by the way. But yeah, this is just some thoughts I figured I'd share it with you guys, because over my life of watching and playing this game, watching other content creators, YouTubers, and I'm talking about the early gen YouTubers that were out there, I enjoyed watching their content, and I lived curiously through them, of how they ranked up champions, how they used them. Were they good? Were they not good? Were they able to complete the content that is ahead? Do I need to rank it up myself? And so I lived curiously through them, and I never heard them say, be careful. So I am now in a position where I can share that video with you guys. So I figured, why not? Let me throw that out there. Just be careful. And if you have other hobbies, other things that you enjoy, sometimes put MCOC on pause and say, hey, let's take a trip. Let's do this. Like, there's another thing that I've been holding back from buying because of this hobby of mine, this MCOC hobby of mine. I've been wanting this one thing Leave it in the comments if you want to take a guess. It's something that I can wear. And I've been wanting this one thing that I've been holding back for such a long time. And if I look back over the 5 years that I played this game, I could have picked it up already. And I've been wanting it for more than 5 years. But for some reason in my own mind, I say, oh, that's too much. That's way too much to come out at once. But if I look at the progression of my account over 5 years, if there was a loan type of thing for that item, I would have been able to have it already. So sometimes you sit back and you don't hear those stories, or you don't hear about that point of view from other, players or other content creators, YouTubers out there. So this is kind of like a reality check. Just be careful, and if you want to pick it up and enjoy it. Put it to work. If you get the champion, if you're hunting for the champion, that's another thing, guys. Last thing. I mean, we're ending it here. The rant's over. If you enjoy the champion you're chasing, so let's say you're trying to go for the latest champion, and you go crazy to pick up that champion, please rank up that champion. Please use that champion, because that's the worst thing you can do, is you just do it for just doing it, and then you don't do nothing with it. So this there's a lot of champions inside this game, which is kind of like hard to say and say use this guy or girl all the time, because you end up collecting them. And like, I'm a collector inside this own game of like profiles now recently, and champions and everything. So it is a deep rabbit hole to jump into, or be in if you're in it with me. And I think a lot of people are, because we can see the revenues of this game. But again, just caution. It's a great offer. Definitely worth it if you have that disposable income, and if you're going to be using it to rank up your champions, or you're like me, let's rank up some champions and also get ready for the future of the rank 4s. But guys, hopefully, let me know. I guess the best way to let me know is in the comments or on streams. Stop by. I'm actually streaming more now throughout the week of Marvel contents of champions, and stop by. I'm still working on that schedule to be consistent, guys. But hopefully you enjoy this small rant of a video, and maybe you agree or disagree with me. Let me know, and I'll see you soon. Be safe. Take care.